it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I am so excited to introduce a new card collab with Michael, who is World of Michael Trent. So we are calling this the Equality for All card collaboration. I reached out to him and said, hey, we did this Pride collab. Would you be interested in doing something year round? He said yes. And we decided it just needs to be about diversity and equality for everyone, because we still have human beings on this planet who either don't have basic human rights or have their basic human rights threatened. And it makes me ill. And I want to make sure that we are supporting people 365 days a year and not just when it's highlighted by something that's happened or like the once a year Pride Month. So we will be posting our cards on the last day of every month. And the theme is diversity and equality. So that could be, a Pride card, that could be a Black Lives Matter card, etc. So if you are interested in joining, just let me know. And you can just use the hashtags. So we're going to do hashtag equality for all card collab. And then of course, equality for all. And we're going to post on the last day of every month. You do not have to participate every month if you don't want to. But yeah, and you can just tag us, tag us. I will have our information in the description box down below. So for today's card, I am making another Pride card. I'm going to share with you how I made a fun rainbow background. And I'm going to share with you how I used some more of the products that I have from Paper House Productions. One thing that we are missing in the crafting community are products that celebrate and highlight diversity or equality. You guys know when we started this card collab in June, I had such a hard time finding anybody that was doing Pride merch. Is that what we want to call it? Pride products. You guys know I did find Stamp Anything afterwards, and we'll talk about them later at a later date. But yeah, so I am so excited to have this card collaboration. Like I said, it's going to be on the last day of every month. And I will have videos, and of course I will share on Facebook and Instagram. Again, you can use the hashtags, which will also be in the description box down below. Feel free to participate. It's open to anybody. Again, just use the hashtags on the last day of every month. So let's head over to my craft table. I'll share with you how I made this fun background in this fun Pride themed card. So we're going to start by ink blending a background. I have my Wendy Vecchi, I think, Make Art magnetic work surface. And I am just using a scrap piece of white paper and a stencil from Stamp Anything, along with inks from them as well. And I am just starting with a gradient. I'm starting with a hot pink, moving to a coral, moving to a yellow, moving to a green, blue, then purple. For the colors, I am not switching brushes. So I use the same brush for the pink and the coral. I've used the same brush for the yellow and the green. And I'm going to be using the same brush for the purple and the blue. I think this is a fun way to get a gradient. I'm also going over the other ones with a little bit of the next color. So they kind of blend together and you get a nice kind of ombre look about the things. I love this stencil so much. This is probably going to be my new favorite one. It's just so good. So once I get my background done, I'm going to go ahead and run that through my Gemini with a large stitched rectangle die. And then I'm going to bring in a black piece of cardstock. I'm going to cut out a heart. You guys saw me do this during the Pride collab. And then I'm also going to cut out this heart kind of background. And before I ran it through, I realized I probably needed to put some adhesive tape down so I don't have to try to glue it down. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just adding some of the Sizzix adhesive sheets to the back, and then I'm going to tape that down, and then we're going to run it through the die cutting machine. I apologize. I am off screen for a lot of this. Can you tell I'm out of practice on filming? I apologize. I really am sorry. So once I get that ran through, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a little container because I want to hold on to all these little hearts. You can see that this is the die. It's a really nice die, but again, you can see just how small the lines are. And I was like, I really want I'm going to want some adhesive on the back of that. I believe this is from Simon Says Stamp. Don't quote me. been a hot minute since I bought it, so I don't remember. But a lot of companies has this sort of die. I wanted to bring in a little bit more black because I'm going to be adding the black heart, but also a black background, and I just thought it would work well together. So this is a piece of black cardstock that I've cut at 4 1/4. And by 11, I've scored it at 5 1/2, and then an inside card layer that measures 4 by 5 1/4. So again, I apologize, a lot of this is off camera. So I'm just adding some tape runner to the front, and we're going to get that adhered down. And then I am adding some foam tape to the back of the heart. Fun fact, I've tried to buy another one of these from Amazon, and both times they've sent me Velcro. So clearly they've marked it incorrectly in their warehouse. So if you are someone who is also receiving Velcro, let me know. I'd be interested. I'd be interested to know. So after I get my heart adhered, I'm going to go ahead and bring in some of the stickers left over from Paper House Productions to decide on what I want to use. And I think I know that I've decided to use the Let Love Shine sticker. It's hard to see here because the light is reflecting off of it and it is gold, but you'll be able to see it in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to the back of that as well. So these are actually vinyl stickers, so you could adhere this flat. But you guys know I love to add a little bit of dimension, so I'm going to go ahead and add some foam tape to the back of that. And then once I peel that off, we're going to get that adhered. Altogether, this was a really quick and simple card. And this is something that you could easily mass produce, especially if you made more than one background at a time. So I apologize that this is off screen, but I brought in the Love, I think it's just Love washi tape from Paper House Productions. And then I'm bringing in one of the longer stickers from the planner set. I think it says 100% proud. There we go. 100% proud, zero shame. So once I bring in a couple of the dimensional stickers, that's going to be the end of the card. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget, feel free to join us. Just use the hashtag equality for all card collab so we can find you. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I will see you Friday for another very special video. Bye for now.